Hey there, Capricorn. Long time no see. NYC Queer Conjure Atlas, me, is back. I apologize, first off. I haven't posted your reading since May. Y'all, a lot has happened this summer. It's been a wild ass summer for me. I'm living in a new home now. I'm still in Brooklyn, but different place now. All that kind of stuff. Anyway, so I am back. I have a vlog coming out this weekend, so subscribe so you can see that. It's interesting because in this vlog, like, it's about 20 minutes, and in, I don't know, 80% of it, I'm not wearing a shirt. I've never been that, like, naked on the internet before, so, you know, tune in for that. Anyway, let's get to your reading. Capricorn, we're going to do a general reading for you for the month of November. We're going to look at, like, what you should watch out for, what's lucky, we're going to look at your money. And then we will see what the other side, beyond the veil, has to say for you. All right, so what should Capricorn watch out for the month of November 2024? Ooh, okay. Capricorn, there is something in your life, or there could be, that you're just not seeing. That's what this Two of Swords is. It's when we, sorry, I don't know if I'm gonna move my mic. I think I might be a little scratchy. One sec. Okay, Capricorn. So there could be something that you're not seeing this month. And the thing is, though, you have the ability to get out of, whatever is happening, whatever you don't see. But you also need to be very thoughtful about manipulation from other people, or just like, one sec. You want to watch out for, like, manipulation from people, or just like how you might want to manipulate the situation. And the reason that I say that is because the Magician can be us taking control, taking power in various ways in our life, but it can also be people trying to influence us in certain ways, because isn't that what the Magician does? And what is that, Haverman? You're asking if I'm an XX or XY person. I am a human person, my friend. A human. All right. So yeah, Capricorn, you just really want to watch out this month for what you're not seeing, and even what you're choosing not to see. I want to get some clarification on this Magician, and that was fast. Okay, so I do think this has to do with work, because we've got the Eight of Pentacles, and one sec. So there are these, like, trolls that have popped in, and the thing is, I'll explain really fast that the trolls don't understand exactly how the algorithm works. And the way the algorithm works is that when people interact in the chat, or they like the video, it tells the algorithm that people are interested. Thank you for the like. Useless babbling. Okay, so this is what is going to be helpful for me. So you come into the chat, you give information like this is, people are engaged in this video, and what the algorithm does is it sends over people that would otherwise be interested in this video. So you're kind of helping. I do appreciate that. And Belber, if you feel like, you can come back and play nicely. I only put you in timeout, so you can come back later if you feel like you can be respectful and play nicely. All right, back to Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn, I think that there is something at work that might be some like conflict or something like that. Sorry, my voice is shaky because I just got up a little while ago. But yeah, I think that there's something with this Five of Wands energy, which can be conflict, it can be difficulty, but something having to do with work, the way you make money, the way you want to make money. But like I said, the great thing about this is that you have the ability to get out of the situation because that's what the Eight of Swords is. There are swords surrounding us, but we can step out of them and we can move through it. Okay, so that's what you're gonna watch out for this month, Capricorn. And what is lucky for you, let's see. All right. What is lucky for Capricorn for November 24? We'll take both of these. We've got the Hierophant and the Emperor. Okay. Capricorn, you're learning something. Whatever knowledge and courage to do something new and different that you are experiencing this month, that's where your luck lies. The Hierophant is so much about learning, and it is about introspection. So kind of think about like the Emperor or the High Priestess energy. One sec. So think about like the High Priestess energy and how she really is like locked in to the wisdom of like the spiritual world. The Hierophant is locked into the wisdom of the material world, and that is what is lucky for you, along with your courage, because the Emperor is a lot of Aries energy. It's going first. You know, sometimes this energy will like go a little too fast and not look at the consequences before, you know, they speak or, you know, take action. But I really think that you just relying on your wisdom this month, and especially with this work situation, you know, whatever, we'll get some clarity here on the Emperor, because I think there's something happening with your money in the month of November, the way you make money, that is bringing in just some like conflict, whether that be internal conflict or like whatever else. And so to clear for the Emperor, we've got the Knight of Swords, I mean. So this Knight of Swords is telling me that you're going to be coming in strong and you're going to be coming in fast. And the swords is a lot of intellect. The swords is, you know, our minds. So that's where your luck lies. Even if work feels hard or the whatever other relationships feel hard, just rely on yourself. Rely on what you already know that you know. You know? All right, one sec. All right, let's take a look at what you should watch out, or no, the message from the other side for you this month, Capricorn. My belief is that these bodies that we are in are very temporary, and that our spirits travel into many bodies throughout many lifetimes. And so there's always energy that we just can't see or measure that is there helping us. So that's the message we're getting right now. The first card we got is the Three of Swords and Death and the Chariot. Okay, so this is a message for a Capricorn who is experiencing some sort of loss of a person or an animal, even like a pet or something physically. With both the Three of Swords and the Death card, I mean, we can interpret these a couple of ways, but this is, if this is coming from our like message from the other side, along with the Chariot, you know, there's some sort of ending that we'll get some clarity. But it looks like there's a change. Somebody or something is shifting out of a body, a physical body, and moving on we'll get 1 or 2 more cards from this deck. All right. And we've got the Two of Swords and the Hermit. So along with like that knowledge, Capricorn, that you have already, that you're gonna like hold on to this month as you move through whatever might be difficult, I want you to keep your eyes open. And I want you to trust yourself. I'm saying that again, but we've got the Hermit here, along with this message from the other side. So the things that you are able to understand about yourself or your situation when you're meditating, or if you like ask randomly, like the universe to give you a sign, something like that, you know, all of this like is really, it's going to be blessed. It's going to help you. I want you to rely on it. I'm not saying this is going to happen for everybody. This could be that, you know, you finally, if you've got like a medical issue that is happening, excuse me, it could finally shift and change to something better and different. There's a lot of ways that this can be interpreted, but I really feel like for someone, there is a message of somebody that either just passed over to the other side, or that might be happening sometime soon for them. And they really just want you, the message is to rely on yourself, trust yourself. The Hermit is when we go in and we reflect. And yeah, so that's the message I got for you this month, Capricorn. Let's pull some cards for your love life, by the way. I didn't do that yet. Let's use this deck. I did do a full love reading that is posted in my lives. So if you want more in depth about your love life for the rest of the year, that's there. But we'll pull some cards right now for November. And also, I have a vlog coming out this weekend. And in that vlog, it's about 20 minutes long. And I am shirtless in it for about 80% of it. So subscribe so you can see that. It's making me apprehensive. All right, your love life is looking good so far. We've got the King of Cups, the Moon, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. We'll take all of these. There could be somebody coming back from the past. This could be like somebody you dated before, somebody from a past life even, but it looks like there's a beginning happening from the past. Possibly even, that's the Six of Cups and that's the Ace of Swords. Possibly even somebody that you knew, or somebody that knows someone you were involved with, or there's some sort of connection to the past. Also, if you're into spirituality, somebody that has to do with that spirituality. Maybe you like went to a new moon ritual, or you go to church or synagogue or mosque with them. But and I say that because the moon is the divine, but the things that happen in the dark. So there might be some like SEXY times coming up for you as well. But back to spirituality, because we do like magic, we do spiritual work often in the dark at nighttime under the moon. So within your love life, it's possible that that's where you meet somebody, but it is also possible that you just hook up this month, because that King of Cups and the moon, the dark, just could be like hooking up, and that's cool too. Just make sure that you're wearing protection, you're staying safe, you're taking care of yourself. There's a lot of possibility for things to begin this month with both the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, but that could also be like, especially this Ace of Swords energy, a beginning that in terms of like our sexual health, maybe a beginning that you wouldn't want, of like some physical whatever. So just take care of yourself. Watch out for your health. Think about that. All right. So the reading for Capricorn is now over, but if you have a question, I will answer questions for free in the chat, and I'll hang out for a few minutes. And thank you to the folks that liked and interacted, even the trolls that came on and interacted. That was helpful to bring traffic. Anybody else? I think we just got one person left in the chat. Wait a few more moments to see if you have a question. If not, I'm going to close it up. And this video will be available as soon as YouTube processes it. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to live stream some more. Bye.